guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing the Goodreads Book Tag. This is a tag that's been on my list to do for quite some time, but I decided to save it and do it at the end of the year. That way my answers can kind of be what I'm ending 2016 on before jumping into 2017. I have not been able to find the original video, so I'm sorry that won't be linked down below. But anyways, let's get started. Question number 1, what is the last book you marked as read? That is Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This is the first book in the Illuminate files. I believe this is going to be a trilogy. I ended up giving this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed the story. Our two main characters, their planet was attacked by this enemy warship, and so they're able to escape on a different fleet in like space, and they're trying to outrun this warship that is coming for them. Also, but they also have a lot of like internal struggles within the ship that rescued them, so they're having to deal with that as well as being like separated. This book has a lot of schematics and diagrams, and it's written in like video footage and emails. Really cool, and I highly recommend it. Question number 2, what are you currently reading? So according to Goodreads, I am currently reading 4 books. The first being My True Love Gave to Me. This is a collection of 12 holiday short stories by 12 different authors. It was edited by Stephanie Perkins. These are all kind of YA short stories, and this is actually true. I am currently reading this book right now, and I have read 4 out of the 12 stories. Goodreads also says that I am reading Cress by Marissa Meyer. This is the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I haven't picked this book up in a long time, and I am about, I would say maybe like halfway through it. I need to pick this book back up. I'm also reading Blue Lily Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the 3rd book in the Raven Cycle Quartet, and I have not picked this book up in quite some time. I should probably remove this book from my currently reading section because honestly I'm not currently reading it, and I was like 10 pages in, so I'm just gonna start over. And lastly, Goodreads says that I am reading City of Ashes. This is the 2nd book in the Mortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare. Although on Goodreads it does say that I have also 0% progress with this book, but I am listening to the audiobook of it. Question number 3, what was the last book you marked as to be read? This would be The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. This is her new adult type of thriller novel, and I am really excited to read this book. Question 4, what book do you plan to read next? I have 2 for this answer because I really want to finish the Starbound trilogy by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I did read this Shattered World a little while ago, but to be honest, I don't remember anything of it, so I might have to read it again. I remember very well These Broken Stars, which was the first book, but this one, I cannot remember anything, and I want to finish Their Fractured Light, which is the 3rd and final book. So I may have to skim through book 2 and then finally get to book 3. Question number 5, do you use the star rating system? Yes, I do, but I wish that Goodreads was able to do point star system, not just like 4 out of 5 stars. We could give like 4.5 out of 5 stars, only because there are so many books that I do give half points to, especially books that range between like 3 and 4. Sometimes I don't feel like a book deserves 3 stars, like it was better than 3 stars, but it wasn't necessarily a 4-star book. Question number 6, are you doing a 2016 reading challenge? Yes, I am, and I have been struggling throughout the year with my reading challenge. I had originally set it to 50 books, and then halfway towards the year, I realized there was no way I was going to achieve that goal. I halved it and I dropped it to 25 books, and then around maybe like September, I realized that I had surpassed the 25 books, so I brought it back up to 50, and right now I believe I'm at 34 books, and I have achieved my goal by 68%, seeing as 2017 is like couple weeks away. There is no way I am going to be reading enough books to make 50 books. But that is okay because I have read so many large books this year. Question number 7, do you have a wish list? I didn't even know that that was an option on Goodreads, so I don't think I do have a wish list. I usually just use my to be read, and I use that as, I guess, my wish list. What book do you plan to buy next? The next book that I really want to get my hands on is Gemina, and that is the second book of the Illuminae Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Question number 8, do you have any favorite quotes? I actually haven't marked any of my favorite quotes on Goodreads, and right now I can't think of anything like on the spot. Question number 9, who are your favorite authors? Of course, one of my favorite authors is J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. I am obsessed with Sarah J. Maas at the moment, but according to Goodreads, I actually haven't touched this feature. I'm really bad with Goodreads. Are you in any groups? The groups that I do participate in are Top 5 Wednesday, Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and I recently joined Peter Clark's book club. And the last question, are there any questions that you want to add? I actually do have a question, and let me know if you happen to know the answer down below. I think I've asked this question before and someone did answer it, but my question is, how are you able to mark books that you have reread, trying to find like a new addition to the book that you have reread? It wasn't letting me choose like a new addition and use that towards my reading challenge, so I just had to change the date of when I had last read it so that it was able to go towards my reading challenge. For some reason, Goodreads wasn't letting me use that edition. It was just asking me if I wanted to change my current edition to that particular edition. So let me know if you figured like a way around that, or if it's just Goodreads not allowing us to be able to reread books. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. Go ahead and leave comments down below. I'd love to know what your Goodreads challenge was, if you did one, and if you were able to achieve it or not. I'd also love to know like what you're reading and what you've read, and just whichever question you'd like to answer. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye!